So what is the best CBD oil for dogs? This is a smart question to ask because not all CBD is created equal. CBD can not only help dogs with anxiety, it can also help with joint problems, cancer, seizures, pain, allergies, and more. The issue though is that CBD for pets is completely unregulated, meaning you can either get really high quality CBD or you can get junk. And they could completely lie to you about what's actually on the inside of that CBD bottle. In fact, I had to learn this the hard way. I first purchased a CBD off of Amazon and I really just thought CBD was BS because it really didn't do anything for my dog or any of the dogs I was dog sitting for. And this is something I commonly see in the review sections of many of these CBD or calming supplements. But then I was gifted some really expensive CBD, and since it was gifted to me, I was like, might as well try it. And it ended up working really, really well for my dogs as well as the dogs that I dog sit for. So I started doing some research. I wanted to learn how you can tell apart the good CBDs from the junk CBDs. And I'm gonna share with you exactly what I learned and how you can tell whether a certain CBD is high quality or not. Before we move on though, I just wanna remind you to subscribe if you want more content like this. Hit that like button, and if you wanna be notified when I post a new video, be sure to hit that bell. Also, for those of you who don't know me, let me introduce myself. My name is Lisa. I'm a certified professional dog trainer. I'm also a Canine Good Citizen evaluator and a Catch Dog Trainers Academy mentor. I love sharing all the knowledge that I've learned throughout the years with all of you. I also do want to point out that I never mentioned I was a vet professional, so anything new you try, be sure to always double check with your vet. When it comes to dosing, whether something can mix with a supplement, all of that stuff you'll want to double check with your dog's vet. Okay, so now that we got that out of the way, let's talk about how you can tell yourself whether a CBD is high quality or not. I'm also going to share some of my favorite CBD products, so let's get into it. The first thing I want to do is double check that whatever company you're buying from does third-party testing and will provide a certificate of analysis. This certificate of analysis, also known as a COA, will tell you what is actually inside the bottle, and you'll want to make sure that this COA comes from a third party, meaning it's an unbiased party. Now on the COA, you'll want to look to make sure that the amount of CBD is equal to what they're advertising. So this is my favorite CBD, and you can see here on their certificate of analysis that there is in fact 500 milligrams of CBD. The next thing you'll want to look for is that they use a full or broad spectrum CBD. Just means that your CBD oil contains more than just the isolated CBD. A full or broad spectrum will not only contain the CBD oil, but it'll also contain other cannabinoids like CBC, CBG, CBN, as well as terpenes. This creates an entourage effect, making your dog's CBD oil so much more effective. Number 3, you'll want to make sure that the company uses CO2 extraction to extract the oil from the plant. Now, CO2 extraction is more expensive than the alternative, but the alternative, solvent extraction, which typically uses propane or butane, leaving that residue, and that can be toxic for your dog. The 4th thing you'll want to look for is that there isn't too much THC. You'll want the THC content to be under 0.03%. Under 0.03% means that there's still traces of THC, but your dog will not get high. Even if you enjoy being high, your dog will not enjoy it, and it can be really, really scary. So make sure that the THC level is under 0.03%. You do want to avoid a 0% THC though, because once again, going back to that entourage effect, these small, low levels of THC will help make the other cannabinoids more effective. Now, last but not least, you'll want to check for pesticides and heavy metals. Unfortunately, CBD does absorb toxins, heavy metals, all of that stuff. So we want to make sure that none of that is being consumed by your dogs. Now, I've been talking about the CBD tinctures, which are my favorite way of giving my dog CBD oil, just because in general, you don't want to give your dog a ton of food with their CBD oil because they're not going to absorb as much of it. In fact, with my dog Ziggy, once I switched from giving the CBD with his meals to just a few small treats, that really helped with the absorption of the CBD, and it'll help you preserve more of this bottle. The thing I love about Petals and Tails is that they do offer other options as well. I also love this peanut butter with CBD that you can give on a lick mat. Licking is great because it can help activate your dog or puppy's parasympathetic nervous system, which helps them calm down. So adding the CBD peanut butter to your lick mat is double the calm and will really help your dog relax overall. If you want something that's ready to go and can be immediately added to your dog's lick mat, I really do love this CBD with peanut butter. Petals and Tails also has this amazing lavender after bath hydrating spray. The product has real lavender extract, which can help promote calmness, along with full spectrum hemp oil and jojoba oil, which is so good for your dog's coat. Because they use real lavender extract, I swear this smells so good. In Colorado, it can get really dry, so I've noticed that many dogs' coats can get dry and itchy, especially with allergies, and this really does help. And I also just love the smell of it, so I just love using it regardless because it makes my dog smell so good. Now, you don't want to spray this directly on your dog because having something sprayed on them can feel really scary to them. So you'll want to spray it on your hands first, rub it into your hands, and then massage it through your dog's coat. They recommend doing it after a bath when your dog is still damp, but I honestly use it anytime. I love it. Now, I'm gonna repeat myself, but just a reminder to always double check with your vet if you're unsure for giving your dog CBD, especially if they're on any medications or supplements, because CBD can make certain medications or supplements less effective. Also, if you are using CBD for anxiety or overexcitement, you'll always want to make sure you're doing some training along with the CBD. The CBD just by itself is great for taking the edge off, but in order to truly help your dog heal from any anxiety, you'll definitely want to be doing training alongside the CBD oil, which I would love to know what you're planning to use the CBD oil for. Are you planning to use it for anxiety, overexcitement, maybe joint issues, pain, inflammation? Let me know in the comments below, and let me know if you had any big aha moments from this video. Now, Petals and Tails did send me all of this to try. I'll be 100% honest as well. I've been sent a lot of different calming supplements and various CBD oils, and they were definitely not as good as these products. This is by far the best one that I found in terms of the actual product itself and the price that goes along with it. Now, it is still on the pricier side, but all high quality CBD oil is going to be more expensive. That being said, I have come across some good quality products that are even more expensive. So this one is definitely a happy medium of being a very high quality product, but not necessarily overcharging. Also, when I say I'm obsessed with this lavender spray, I'm not joking. I'm seriously obsessed. It smells so good. Petals and Tails also sent me a coupon code that I can share with all of you guys. So use Lisa15 for a discount on their online store. I'll include a link below as well. All right, I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.